In a time lost to memory, there stood a magnificent golden city. Its beauty was legendary, with houses that gleamed like the sun and waters, as clear and blue as a perfect sky. But this city was special, a secret kept from the world. It revealed itself only to those with a kind and gentle heart. Not far from this hidden wonder lived a young boy named Ravi. Ravi was known for his courage, but what he truly craved was power. He dreamed of a day when everyone would know his name, when his deeds would be sung in stories for generations to come. He longed to be remembered, not just as brave, but as mighty. One starlit night, as Ravi sat dreaming of glory, a wise old man appeared before him. The man's eyes held the wisdom of ages. He looked at Ravi and spoke in a voice that was both a whisper and a command. The Golden City. The one you seek appears only to those with a good heart. Ravi's face lit up with a confident smile. He felt a surge of determination. "I will find it," he declared, his voice filled with ambition. The very next morning, at the first light of dawn, Ravi set off on his quest. His journey was anything but easy. He trekked across vast, scorching deserts where the sand burned his feet. He followed endless, winding roads that seemed to lead nowhere. Days turned into nights, and Ravi grew weary. His body ached with exhaustion, and his throat was parched with a desperate thirst. Just as he felt he could go no further, just as despair began to creep into his heart, he saw it. There on the horizon, shimmering under the sun, was the Golden City. It was more glorious than he had ever imagined. Renewed with energy, Ravi ran towards its shining gates, his heart pounding with excitement. He burst inside, expecting cheers and a grand welcome. But the city was eerily quiet. An unnatural silence hung in the air. Suddenly, a soft, ethereal voice echoed through the empty streets. "Why are you here?" it asked. Ravi, filled with pride and ambition, stood tall and shouted his answer for all to hear. "I have come to rule this city. I will be its king." The moment the words left his lips, the ground began to tremble violently. The brilliant golden walls around him started to fade, turning into a dull, lifeless grey. The light of the city flickered and died. Before his very eyes, the magnificent golden city dissolved into dust, slowly disappearing back into the desert sands. Ravi found himself alone once more, standing in the vast, empty desert with nothing but the wind for company. A deep sadness washed over Ravi. He had found what he was looking for, only to lose it in an instant. Defeated, he began to walk again, with no destination in mind. His quest for power had ended in failure. As he journeyed, he saw a small child by the roadside, crying from hunger. Without a second thought, Ravi gave the child the last of his food. A little further on, he met an old woman struggling to walk. He offered her his arm and helped her along her way. Slowly, Ravi forgot about his desire for power and fame. He found a new purpose in helping others in simple acts of kindness. He shared what little he had and offered his strength to those in need. His heart, once filled with ambition, was now filled with compassion. Then, one magical evening, as the sun began to set, the sand around him started to glow with a soft golden light. The golden city reappeared, more radiant and beautiful than before. The gentle voice returned, its tone warm and welcoming. "You have changed," it said. Ravi bowed his head, humbled. "I no longer seek power," he said softly. "I only want to help people." This time, the great golden gate swung open wide, inviting him in. The city welcomed him not as a conqueror, but as a friend. Ravi entered and became its beloved king, ruling not with power, but with kindness. He dedicated his life to helping everyone, and under his gentle rule, the city remained bright and beautiful forever. And the Golden City, it still exists, hidden from the world, waiting patiently for the next kind heart to find it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.